Well, hello and welcome to Peril in Pemberley. I'm Fairy Fanatic, and we're gonna be doing our next episode in our game for our walkthrough for Peril in Pemberley, and that includes we just went ahead and received a letter from Mama and a package with a horse book in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to write her back. We went to the library. She'd asked us for a date. For the date that was on a will, so we got the date for her. Now we're going to write her back, and I'm in my room, and I'm at my my desk here, and we have I'm going to show you how to write a letter. First of all, we have our paper here, but we need this pen that's up here. So you click on the pen.
What should I write?
You have what basically we're going to have some segments of this letter that we put on there, and there's some that Jane just puts on as well. Like she's put on I love the book on horses, and now we have to pick what we want to write in this letter. And they've got a lot of really great choices. These are so cute. I mean, there's a lot of it's so Regency. It's really great. So we've got thank you so much for sending it, and I'm going to go ahead and write down and click on this one here because it's a little longer. It's going to make it a very nice, long, wordy letter.
This wonderful book.
And I'm going to say Mr. Lamley's will was in Father's papers.
Was in Father's papers exactly where you said it would be. The date of the will was May 27th, 1796.
So we didn't have to remember that or anything. It was just filled in for us.
I hope you will not feel that it is prying if I ask why Papa needed the date on the will.
No. Now this is a section on fashion. It's just kind of chatting. She's chatting to her mom.
I was wondering if we had been specific with the dressmaker as to only the body and sleeves being made double. In any event, could you please confirm this with her? When you speak to the dressmaker, could you also discuss having a new velvet pelisse made for me? As I understand, they are going to be very much worn this winter.
And we're going to just kind of start closing up. We want to tell her we miss her.
And we all miss you so much. With best love, Jane.
Okay, so Jane adds that on. Now we've got our letter all written. And she tells us we just need to fold it and seal it. So folding, there's a certain way of doing folding, and it is actually an authentic way to fold a letter like they did in Regency. They didn't have envelopes. They just folded the letter and wrote on it. It had something to do with the cost of postage. And so they had all these tricks and gimmicks to cut down the amount of weight of a letter so it wouldn't cost a lot to send it. So this one right now we've written a certain amount, but we're going to turn this letter into an envelope. And we do that by clicking on the letter to make it fold. So we fold the left over to the right. We're going to go over and we're going to fold the right over to the left. We're going to fold the bottom up, and we're going to fold the top down. Now we need to seal this. That was our next step. We're going to need candle. Here we have light. I love this. You click and it's on. Candle, light, let there be light. And now we need to have our sealing wax. It's these two red sticks over here. We just click on one of them. We go over and we light our sealing wax and we bring it down and we drop a drop on the paper and it gets put back over there nicely for us. And now we need our seal. And that's this right here. We click that. We click it on the letter. And we're done. This is it. So now what we want to do is we're going to pick it up first and put it in our inventory. And we don't have any more letters to do right now. Well, we can click on this and I'll show you. She'll tell us we don't have any more letters.
Get my letter posted first.
So now we need to go and we need to have Martha send it for us. So let's call Martha. Let's get her to come and send our letter for us.
Did you ring, miss?
Okay, can you get this letter in the post?
Could you get this letter in the post today?
Of course, I'll take care of it right now. Is that all, miss?
And that's all.
Yes,
we don't want to do anything else right now.
Yes, miss.
And I want to go and check. We didn't get a chance to really snoop around the library like I wanted to. So I'm going to go check and see if maybe we can get in there, and maybe Clement's still gone. I'm kind of thinking he's probably not. Oh, whoops. I'm kind of thinking he's not, but let's check anyway. Now, when you're in regular mode, instead of the lightning mode, all you have to do is, the navigation is set up really well. All you have to do is set your cursor in the middle of the screen and just start double clicking. And it'll take you there. Okay, so let's click on him. No, he doesn't have anything.
Oh, never mind.
So we can't do anything now. He's in the library. Now, from what I understand, all we have to do is have Martha wake us up, or a little early, like at 6 o'clock. And Clement doesn't get in there early, so hopefully, let me turn around. Hopefully we can get there before he does. And after we go to sleep, I'll try that.
How are you doing?
Just fine.
I received a letter from Mother today.
How is your mother doing?
Very well. In the letter, she asked me to look up the date on the will of Mr. Lamley for Father.
Did she now?
Do you know whatever became of Mr. Lamley's son? I can remember so little of the whole affair.
That was a long time ago. Mr. Lamley became ill while his son was in India and made his will. If I remember correctly, his son died in the plague in India. It was a very difficult time for India. Many families lost loved ones.
Then we're going to take
I
this
noticed in the will that his estate was to be held in trust for 25 years.
When Mr. Lamley made out his will, he was not on particularly good terms with his son and had not heard from him for several years. So he included that clause to provide time for an heir to come forward. But I suppose that was not needed, as his son died in the plague not long after Mr. Lamley died.
Ah, okay, well...
That is so sad that he had no heirs.
They were good friends and a good family. It is a loss to all of us. What is worse is that since there are no heirs, the estate will eventually be entailed away to the heirs of Mr. Lamley's sister, which would mean that Clement could ultimately inherit the estate, an event no one would have hoped for.
Indeed.
You know,
seeing you.
It looks to me like Clement is in line to inherit Mr. Radcliffe's estate if Mr. Radcliffe doesn't make a suitable marriage by the end of the year. And it also looks like he's in line to take over this other estate, Mr. Lamley's estate. So Clement's such a, I don't know, he's a very questionable character, and obviously he's got a lot at stake in making sure that something happens so that he can inherit. So, you know, I'm just kind of suspicious of Clement as well. I'm kind of suspicious also of Pierre, because he does seem to be very conveniently arriving. And you just never know. So I've talked to Aunt Catherine. Clement's not available. I think I'm just going to go back up to my room and just see what's happening. See if I should be going to bed or something. I think I'm going to just go to bed. As I told you, for really fast navigation in just regular mode, just put your cursor in the middle and just click. All right, let's check our desk, see if there's anything there. Doesn't look like there's anything there. All right, let's go ahead and call Martha. Oh, well, first of all, let's go over and click on our bed, just so it looks like we just kind of alert everybody that we're going to be going to bed here.
I want to get an early start, so I should tell Martha to wake me.
Okay, so now we should be able to call Martha and have her wake us up. But yeah, Clement really,
Yes, miss.
Okay, I want to be up by 6 because I want to see if I can beat Clement to the library. I'm not going to eat breakfast or anything. So
Martha,
up by 6.
I want to be up by 6. Could you see that I am awakened then?
I'll remember to wake you.
Thank you so much. Sleep well.
Thank you, Miss Darcy.
I love having a maid. All right, here we're going. We're going to
Good
bed.
morning, Miss Darcy. It is the time you requested that I awaken you.
Thank you so much. You are a dear, Martha.
Your governess asked that I remind you that today is archery practice.
An excellent idea.
Anything else, miss?
I'm going to just tell her I'm fine for now. We need to go and we need to do our archery. Let's go check and see if we have anything over on our bed. No, first of all, we just need to go. That's right. We'll come back. But let's go and check and see if we can beat Clement. Hopefully he won't be there yet. This should be 6 o'clock. It's early. Martha doesn't care. She always looks nice and fresh as Daisy. But she's kind of at my beck and call. I should feel guilty about Martha, but I don't. All right, let's see. Is he here? Aha. Okay, so he's not here. I wanted to look around some more. I think there's some other things that you can find in here. Now we checked over here. This was the place that had the jewelry in it. We've looked at all this stuff in here. And let's keep looking this way. Over here, we can still go forward. We can click on this.
I love our astrolabe. What a wonderful device.
Can we click on it? Ooh, we can click on it. Ooh. Okay, we're going to need to use this for sure, I can tell. But for what? I have no idea. We can't click on that. Nothing down there. Okay, so I've got that. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. We've already looked over here at some of the books, and I know there was one book here, and then we had another book here. Let's see if there's any more that we need to click on. See, we've already looked at the Robert Burns books, and clearly Clement is just kind of paraphrasing. He's just taking Robert Burns' works and just making it his own. That's really kind of slimy, but this is Clement. Clement is pretty slimy. All right, let's see. Nothing here that we haven't seen. Can we look down under here? No. What's this? Got it in our inventory. Wonder if we can put it someplace. Let's look over here. Anything here? No. And we should be able to put a chair down here somewhere. I think. Maybe not yet. All right, let's go over here and look on. What's this?
What's this? Not another Clement poem.
Now nature hangs her mantle green on the 6 blooming trees, and spreads 5 sheets o' daisies white out o'er the grouchy bees. Now the sun cheers the covered bridge, and glads the azure skies, but naught can glad the 7 white that fast endurance lies. This looks like some kind of a code or something, because we've got all these numbers here, and we've got covered bridge. Something happening at the covered bridge. Let's take that, I think. I hope that's a good thing. Okay,
I can't imagine how bad this must have been if Clement was willing to burn it.
Your teeth are like a flock of sheep. Oh gosh, wash and clean. Oh yeah, I have to say that if he was willing to burn it, it had to be pretty bad. Okay, so we can't take that with us. So we kind of, let's go look over here. We've looked there. I guess we just, I'd like to go on the other side of the room, but I don't seem to be able to get over there. So I guess you really can't look over there, and you could just look at the, let's see. Looked there. What if I just kind of like to go up here and see if we can look in this corner here. No. Go forward one more. Here we go. Let's try here. Is there anything? Oh, what's this?
I could sit here all day. This is the perfect place to read.
Oh, we can just sit here and read. That's so nice. Anything over here? No. No, come on. I'm not done yet. How about over here? No, we're just sitting. All right. Well, I think this is it. Let's go and...
I can't take this chair
This is probably... I can't take the chair with me. I wonder if there's some place we can put it down. There's got to be a place over here we can put it down. Sides. We take the chair. Let's try putting it out. Okay, so can we get on it? Ah. Can we open this? Oh, we can. Ooh, look at this. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh, look, we can see it's Mr. Radcliffe. He's down there. Oh, wow. Oh, this is cool. This is like a spy window or something. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to need that, I'm sure. There doesn't look like there's anything really interesting happening right now, but okay, so this means that we have this chair. Oh, we don't want to get up. We want to pick it up. Okay. And we've got it in our inventory. Let's go back over here and put the chair back where it belongs, because clearly we can't take it with us. And let's get our chair out and put it out. All right, that is cool. All right, now what we need to do is I'm going to go back up to my room. Things are getting really exciting. We've explored the library. We've talked to Aunt Catherine. We found out things about Clement and about just some people that are involved in this will that Mama wanted a copy of. I have a copy of the date. So there's something going on with this will. Clement is actually set up to inherit the property from this Mr. Lamley person. So it's like things are kind of getting intriguing. Right now, today is archery day, so we're going to have to go out and do our archery first. We have to get a score of 700 and account for the wind, which I think we can do. So let's go do that first and get that taken care of. We really can't do much until we do that. We have to take care of what the governess wants us to do, because after all, we are a young lady that's getting groomed to take over a large estate. So, let's go out. So anyway, we're going to go out and let's check over here. We'll look and see if nobody's here. Oh, wait, there's Radcliffe. Now, I did see him standing out here, so yeah,
Good day, Jane.
Good day, Mr. Radcliffe.
You look more radiant today than when you first returned from London. I'm sure it is the country air that agrees with you.
The events in London are always exciting, but you are right. Nothing compares with Pemberley.
Aunt Catherine has just prevailed upon me to escort her and Miss Allen to Lambton to visit the shops. As Aunt Catherine is in desperate need of a new pair of gloves, can I persuade you to come with us?
It sounds like a pleasant diversion, but unfortunately I have already made plans for today.
That sounds like a good
That
excuse.
sounds almost like an excuse.
A little. But I do have many things that I want to accomplish today, and also it occurs to me that you might find several delightful moments with Miss Allen on your outing.
I'd be lying if I said that had not occurred to me as well.
I know how hopeless things seem, but you never know when fate will intervene. I still find the theft of Miss Allen's locket terribly suspicious.
I have deferred my commitments regarding Miss Norton in this area for too long already. I shall soon be required by convention and social expectations to forego the desires of my heart and follow the path required by duty.
Aww.
That, I am afraid, is the way fate has directed my destiny.
And yet, there may be something. I will tell you more the next time I see you.
Until then, have a pleasant day.
I hope you have an
so
equally
what is
pleasant
this
journey.
Something. I wish I was as up to date as Jane on these things, but again, all you have to do is click in the center and you just keep going. And we're going to go out the back and just double click. It'll keep taking you out the back door to archery. Okay, so here we are. And oh, I do love this. Okay, I really love playing this game. All right, so we're going to get started.
Let's see now. There's a strong wind from the left.
And we're going to pull our thing. Oh, wait. This is strong wind from the left. So it's coming from that way. And if it's strong, we're going to do 2. How's that? Well, now we'll check it. Need to go more. Okay. Now we have to pull a little harder. That's close. A little harder. I think that's actually a good spot. I think I'm going to go ahead and aim up. Let's do that. That's going to do it. Oh, there we go.
Bullseye.
Okay.
Halfway there.
We should still be set for our wind.
A bullseye.
So I wonder how... We have to get to 700.
A bullseye. Well, that was a successful practice.
Okay, so that looks like we're done. Now, I understand that... I think we could go ahead and leave, right? Maybe not. We need to do some more. Let's do... I thought you said that was a successful practice. Okay, there we go. I'm just clicking in the wrong spot. Oh, well. As usual. All right, let's go. There's a place. I want to see if we can go around in this spot over here. There's a place that we can look at. If we can, maybe this is the day that she's got time for a walk. Let's go see. See if they'll let us go here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we keep getting stopped here. Now we can go.
I love coming here. I have to remember to ask Papa who decided to name this the Lantern. It is such an appropriate name.
Okay, so we got here. We're at the Lantern. Let's go in. Kind of
Always delightful. I can't help wondering what this looked like when it was a gatehouse.
So this was a gatehouse. Okay. Let's go up the stairs. I don't know if there's anything we can find in here. Anything? No. Maybe. Anything? Oh, okay.
What's this?
Huh, very fancy something or other. Mr. Norton. I'm going to take this. Looks like I've got it in my inventory. That is highly suspicious, I have to tell you.
You can see for miles.
What would Mr.
And our
Norton
estate
think
looks
be
so
doing
scenic.
out here? This looks neat.
Where could our telescope be? I had hoped to use it today.
Oh, so a telescope goes
This
here.
is where the telescope mounts.
Let's see if we can look around for it. It may be on the floor here. We can look over here. There's nothing on the floor here. I'll click on the barrel. Maybe it's in the barrel. Oh, this is interesting. So maybe we can... Oh, you know what? We may need to do something behind these barrels later. So we have to remember that this is here, that we can get behind these barrels. All right, well, I need to get out from here. And let's turn around. Let's look out. Can we look out the window? No. Mostly just look around in here. And go back down the stairs, apparently. Alright, so let's go back over to the main house. And I guess I'm going to go in and talk to Aunt Catherine about this telescope. Maybe there's some way I can get the telescope. Or, you know, maybe Mr. Radcliffe is still there. Whoops. Okay. Back. There. In. Let's see who's here. Oh, Aunt Catherine. Okay, let's see what she has to say.
How are you, Aunt Catherine?
Very well, thank you. How have you been?
Very well also. That is a lovely scarf you are working on.
Thank you. I rarely enjoy needlework.
Definitely shows. Your work is always so delicate.
Yes, I have this scarf I would like to finish before the Reverend's wife stops by. She is collecting for the poor, and this is the last thing I have to do.
Huh.
I noticed
Wow,
that the
that's
telescope is missing from the lantern tower.
I understand that it was sent to be cleaned. Giles told me earlier that it had been returned just today. If you would like to finish the scarf for me, I will check with Giles and see where he has placed it.
Thank you. That'd be excellent.
Oh, so we get to work on Aunt Catherine's thing here. All right, this is our thread up here, and this looks like it's probably a red one. Ooh, fills in the green too. Maybe this one is a red one?
I don't think that's the right color.
No, I guess not. Let's try this one. That one's a red one. That one's a red one. Maybe that one? That one? Maybe that one? That one's probably blue. That one's the rest of them are probably blue. Let's check. And that. And that. And how do we get that one done? Maybe the red? No.
That looks done.
Ah, how do we do that?
Jane, we are in luck. Giles has placed the telescope in the entrance, so you can take it whenever you would like.
That is great news. Also, I have finished your scarf.
What beautiful needle wisdom. I couldn't have done better myself.
That's a very cute word, needle wisdom.
That is certainly high praise coming from you.
We are now completely ready for the Reverend's wife when she comes.
As all is prepared, I will look to the telescope now. Be seeing you.
Take care.
Okay, what we want to do, I guess we'll stop here. This is the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing something with the telescope. So I think I'm going to stop here for now. We've been doing some pretty fun stuff, and then we will continue on next time. Well, so thank you so much for joining me for this episode. If you like the videos, please like and of course subscribe to the channel, and so you can tell when I put something new up. And I thank you again for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye.